As I was preparing, I adjusted a little bit last night because I promised myself one thing. I will speak longer than my father did last night. So buckle up, everybody. You see all these pages? I hope you got a couple drinks ready. Ray, Monica, thank you for this amazing party. I need to check your notes on the research, though. Have you seen this head of hair that I have right here? I think the Milmoe coat of arms is a little variable. But okay, now to actually my prepared notes. I want to say thank you, Stephen. He really should be the man walking around entertaining you. He was the entertainer. He should be the best man toasting his little brother. But that's not the way life works. Stephen had a short life, but it was a remarkable life. And of the many, many gifts he gave to all of us in this room, the one that matters most to me is that he taught Chris how to be the best big brother in the world. I'll side note that it wasn't always that way. I could share about the villain he was when I was a youth. But this is a toast, not a roast, Ray. Come on. A young Andrew Milmoe would follow around Chris and follow in his footsteps and do whatever he did. What are you doing over there? Reading comic books? That sounds fun. You're going to play lacrosse in the spring? Not baseball? Sign me up. Going to Lawrence Academy for high school? Not without me, you don't. A summer job at Domino's Pizza? That sounds brilliant. East Carolina for college? No thanks. NC State, baby! After college, our paths diverged, and Chris got into education. When you think about it, teaching, more specifically coaching, is really like being a professional big brother. Going to work at Choate had some significant impacts on the rest of his life. That's his first job, people. Significant impacts. He made a number of friends who are in this room right now. Especially after a wrestling match that we're all familiar with, and then maybe a CPR dummy? Okay, we can all roast a little bit. But really, the enormous benefit of working at a school is you get paid for 12 months, but really only work 9. Must be nice. Well, Big Milmoe here, he took advantage of that schedule, and it gave him the opportunity to go to the hole-in-the-wall camp every summer. Without that magical place, we would not be standing in this room today. In the summer of 2003, I volunteered and was lucky enough to be in Green 15 with Big Milmoe. I've heard it's the greatest unit of all time. You all debate amongst yourselves. On the first day of camp, I looked across the quad. I said, "Bro, who's that cute girl in 13? He said, "That is Nicole." Later that day, I sidle up. I say, "Hi, Nicole, I'm Andrew. It's a pleasure to meet you." She replied, "My name's not Nicole, I'm Anna Kane." Ooh, a minor mistake, but I took note. Looking back at it, when asked about the beautiful woman in Green 13, Big Milmoe said Nicole, not the woman who was cast as Judge Barbie in the movie? Whew, unbelievable. Must have a little thing for her. The anchor of the relationship between Chris and Nicole really is those stockyard dinners. Thank you, Dad, again. We'll always remember those trips to Boston. But that's actually how I formed my relationship with Nicole. You know, next page. We connected quickly, and it only dawned on me that this weekend, it's because we're both the babies of the family. All we have to do is be ourselves, and we don't have to do too much to really get the attention that we really deserve. But I put a burden on her. because now she's a big sister. And she's become my big sister. Couple highlights. A weird house party in Southie. I don't know. Advice in Paris about where to go and party with my wife here. Oh, it was amazing. A bratty little brother at a baseball game, but that happens to the best of us. But one night in Denver, you and I really connected, and I think we both agreed that this night was going to happen. So, wrapping up, let's summarize. Stephen, you gave us a few gifts. You taught Chris to be the best big brother in the world, and you leveraged that into a career. Thank you, Stephen. You introduced the Milmoe family to camp, which has had countless impacts on everyone, but nothing more than this union that we see today. And there is one more thing we can thank Stephen for. I think he made the name Milmoe famous. He popularized it, Milmoe. But it's you, Chris, who made it world famous. Thank you, lunch lady. But I use the name proudly myself. And Nicole, it fills me with great joy to bring you to the club. Cheers.